Greetings and welcome to another weekly vault video with me, Treggyz. Today I'm hoping to get some good shit. Let's see what happens. I got quite a lot done last week. I got more alts than I was actually expecting to do, genuinely. So slightly wrong slots there, but same time, this ain't a bad trinket either. Wasted tier, shoulders, or not shoulders, bracers I'm not picking. Sells stuff that ain't real. You like this Arcano core, right? It's kind of cool summoning in the robot, but it is also only loot off the first boss. So just play it safe and sim it up. I suspect I'm probably going to be picking one of the myth tier pieces because it's just straight eye level. Again, like, so we obviously I got a myth slot, so we did two mythic bosses, and I did hear that it is possible, and I saw that it is possible to even though we didn't kill Loom'ithar, you can totally get this trinket out of your vault in the myth slot because it's like the Soulbinder or whatever, the other boss. It's technically the third boss in the raid, and like Blizzard backfills your vault with like earlier bosses if you kill a boss ahead. So you get quite lucky if you only kill two bosses. Plexus and the guy, the Soulbinder. I saw that that's possible because one of my guildies already got lucky with that exact scenario happening, so. Blizzard nerfed antenna like today, this week, but I like my friends, I'm kind of assuming it's still going to be pretty damn good and probably best for everybody. Obviously, the trinket is the upgrade, but I'm kind of just thinking long term. Like, you're gonna kill the first boss in the raid every week because I think you probably have to do it for the sake of the skip, right? So I feel like one of the I will just get one of these sooner than later. So I think I'll just go for the better statted piece of tier. Play it nice and safe, get a decent upgrade. Not having to do anything crazy because it's like I already got I got that trinket. I'd have to actually dump some Gilded Crest into it to make it like better than the one I currently have too. So I don't necessarily know if I want to spend any Gilded Crest really on anything yet. Or at least, like, still play it a little safe for another week or so with Gilded Crest until we're all a lot more flush with them. So try to be a little smart as I can be as a warrior. A crazy upgrade, but it is an upgrade, so good for the next 6 to 8 months of my life. Gotta think about it like that. And gotta keep moving right along. All the things. I got a lot of shit done on some characters, not just my Pally. Pally was the normal character that I was expecting to get maxed out a little. I did much more though. Very lucky last week. Now on my Pally, I still got like absolutely screwed for tier. I even ran LFR hoping to get an LFR piece just to like for the sake of getting 4 set. If I get any tier piece in my vault, I'm probably gonna take it. Unless like the very last delve slot is the tier and it's veteran. Okay, there is some tier at least. It is hero, but it is it's my damn off piece though. And then like I said, only had done some more delves last week. I didn't do that many overall because the delve journey was capped, so I like just didn't bother. Like I did like the 2 slots on some characters or 1 slot, and then I just like moved on. Break. Shoulder's supposed to be the off piece for Rhett, but I want my 4 set Damn it. So I'm going to pick it, and I'm going to go twist my other pieces I have ready to go. Get my 4-set bonus, because like for my warrior, for instance, it wasn't so bad to go like 2-set. But on Pally, it was like trying to go 2-set was an actual loss, because the season 2 bonus was quite nice, where you just proc it and then you just get free holy power spending, which has like a divine storm like, I was gonna say like vomiter or something, but I mean that is basically true. You just, you proc it and then you just go to fucking town for 5 seconds and it feels great. So I do imagine people were like, I don't really want to go back. Big chest. Big hands. No legs. May not be perfect, because I just want helmet instead, stat-wise. But I am someone, I'll take 4-set, right? Even if it's not perfect. And the helmet is pretty good statted. I also didn't want to. I definitely didn't want to twist that helmet. Heck yeah, I got 4-set on my Pally. That will help things, because Evade has gotten absolutely screwed for Venerated tier. So hey, if I was able to squeeze out 4-set from my vault, then I'll take that, so I can get other people there 4-set a little bit sooner. I don't need anything. That'll be nice and helpful. Getting stuff sorted out for later. Doing big stuff right away on my Pally, basically right after I get this video posted and stuff. Get ready for raid later tonight. And like I said, I got a bunch of alt stuff done, surprisingly more than I was expecting. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak ahead and go down to my Demon Hunter, because I got quite literally loaded up on Mythic Plus slots on this character. And this character's also gonna go get 4-set. Basically, like, I got a piece of tier a week or 2 ago. I got a few pieces I can go twist. They may not be perfect, but we'll see what I get out of my vault first before I make any twisty things happen. Wow. Oh, those aren't real. I was like I got my choice of tier or these stuff, but like two myth trinkets, a decent rank. Like this would have been pretty nice actually if it popped up on my warrior. This is like my top simming ring for Mythic Plus that I just haven't been able to get. And it's hard to deny a sack brood in the vault. Feels good to see it again. Makes me all warm and fuzzy for season 1. I think I'm mainly going to be tanking on this character, and I want to say that Signet isn't good for tanking, because I would want a tome, which I my very first priory on like the right level to give hero track gave me my tome, so I think it was a sign. But I think I would want that, and like if I will probably get around to like just like pugging the raid, trying to get the Soul Hunter tank trinket, because that thing is crazy. You play a tank and you're like, I never raid ever, you need to go raid to do at least Soul Hunters to get that trinket. It is crazy. You will enjoy it a whole lot. It just does like insane amounts of damage. Both Arakara, Sack Brood, and the Tome are in A tier, A+ tier. The trinket from raid is S. I think I just go for the Sack Brood. Like, why am I overthinking it? It's like, I will, I don't have to really want for another trinket for a while, even though I do want to go get the brand. So it'll be a decent in-between thing. Also probably not bad for Havoc if I have to play Havoc down the line. I assume it's probably not bad for Havoc. And yeah, this character I got like fully loaded. I almost hit gilded cap right in like 1 day of worth of work of doing 10s. I'm gonna probably just like craft up my weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna get huge eye level in like a course of a day. I'm gonna go up 15, like 24 hours or so, 48 hours, let's say, of work. I'm gonna go up like 15 eye level on this character. It's gonna be good. It's again doing Priory as many times as I haven't done like a ton on my other characters, but like getting the tome first try on this guy was like, yeah, it definitely is a sign. I think I might have forgotten to do my delve map. Oh well, I will just a freebie for this week. What's up, cat? Right now, I'm gonna go back to my other characters. I got just a few delve slots, and some people maybe got a cheeky little 10 or 2 on another character or so. I ended up doing a lot more than I was expecting to do. Like on my Demon Hunter, I was only expecting to do a 10. Like I was gonna just like grind my key up to 10 and do it and then call it, but then I was just like rolling with people, so fuck it, we maxed it out. It was worth it for a sack brood. The Gigazap Zap Cap, the freshly buffed trinket. Interesting, and tier. 2 pieces of tier, but that one's fake. Suppose a little sim is in order. Trinket versus tier, but I probably just take tier unless this thing is like looking crazy now with the buff it got, because it got like they lowered its internal cooldown and they buffed its damage by 15% or something. It might not be all that bad, but who really knows? Because I don't think anyone's worn this trinket unless like they just have nothing else to wear. Yeah, I had like a classic Monday night where basically it was like I'm only gonna go do these few things, and then I'm like I'm pushing it another hour. I'm like I'm gonna go do delves on this character now, and then I'm gonna go do a key on this other character now. It was it was one of those nights. I was up quite late yesterday. Hey man, I'm gonna say it's worth it. I love this game. What if the Gigazap Zap Cap gets like it goes from being bad to like decently good with that change? It's not an especially good trinket from Mythic Plus, but like with the buff, because I'm looking at the Blood Mallet. It's from last week, so it hasn't taken effect for the new changes on this trinket. What if it just shoots way the fuck up? And I can't really sim it because as of this moment, when I'm recording this video, there's a big banner at the top of Raidbot saying that the hot fixes for today are not live. Not live on servers yet. Wait, what? I was reading that as in like they weren't in like the actual sim craft yet, but they're not live at all. So like this trinket hasn't gotten buffed yet. I think maybe what I should do on this character, this is very rare. I think I'm not gonna pick my vault yet, because like I should probably just pick the tier, because then I just go get 2k and I get 4 set, like straight up. But like just in case they fix the sims or like get the actual hotfix posted, if this ends up being like best in slot for casters or something, or like not bad from dungeons at the very least, that might just be like what I pick. So I think my mage is gonna be waiting for a minute. I'll come back. I'll probably say what I grabbed next week or during the stream or something. Very rare for me to hold back. All right, I got one more 10 earning dungeon character. Maybe not earning. Gifted. Although my Warlock wasn't that bad. Although I didn't do any delves or anything. And I was very lazy on my usual chores. A dagger. Well, it's definitely not worth taking tokens because I only get 2. So, yeah, fuck it. We just lock in on a dagger. Kind of sucks. There's no crit or haste on it, but whatever. It's still a 30 eye level upgrade weapon, right, or whatever. Like especially when if I spend some crest on it, won't be that bad in the future. 4K int, just straight up. So probably good. Just trying to. I'm looking at the gift horse in the mouth. It's like it's not perfect though. 30 eye level isn't enough, man. It's got to be better. Two more. I got 2 more characters. These characters didn't do 10 though. Sadly, they did delves. My rogue splashing back onto the scene. Killing spring back into the scene in spectacular fashion. I already got this from doing my map yesterday. Do I wear legs? I do. Don't. Hands are the off piece for outlaw, so I go for hero legs. Always nice to have kind of a free pick like that, where it's just like, yeah, a veteran a veteran piece versus a hero tier slot versus a belt when I have, well, the disc belt. I need to go finish leveling this thing up. I just got to do any delves. They made the upgrading very convenient. Since they got rid of like overcharged delves, you just go do any delve. You just got to like have the quest on you. You get the eye level for free, basically. You don't have to do any other little chores in the delve. It was not like bad to go do it, right? It was just like there was only 1 week where it was like kill bots to loot items, and maybe you get a little unlucky and you don't get all your items in one run, but you just go again on like a 1 to get it finished. And I will get my rogue caught up now that I'm playing it, because I did really, like, for 670 eye level, did pretty good damage in my key. I did. I was a little surprised, considering it's basically only gotten the cloak, right? Outlaw, kind of good. New killing spree, kind of nice. It was a little weird to get used to at first, but it's nice that it sort of feels bad. It's a little slower. Like if you max combo point, send on a killing spree, but like it gives you back combo points as you killing spree. So it's sort of not bad. It's a cool button. This character only did the 1 slot. But hey, at least it's an upgrade. Half hoping for tier, get this little rat warrior pumping, you know. Do enjoy this guy. Just kind of like my inner spirit animal, kind of. It's Treggyz is on vacation, up on the farm. So I haven't really been doing my recaps last few weeks, just because like I was like kind of like I absolutely gotta get going on my paladin. I gotta get ready for raid, even though it's like raid is in 6 hours, but it's like I want to go do delves and dungeons and whatever else world content. But I figure I can get back into the swing of doing my recaps again. So let's start off at the top of my week last week with Evade. So Evade, thanks Raven, interrupting my recap. Evade didn't is not AOTC yet, but I'm kind of confident we can get it really quickly. Like I do feel like we could get it either this week if we're absolutely blasting and like keeping on it, or possibly even next week. I hope that would be kind of like my at the moment goal, getting us AOTC this week or next week for sure. We're only gonna do. I'm only planning on doing one more full normal per tier because, like, again, my venerated people gotten absolutely screwed, fully screwed on tier tokens. We haven't seen a single venerated, so it's like one more normal at the very least. I could get a curio to like I think most everybody on the our token because there's only 4 or 5 of us, so hopefully I can get us all a token, or we just get lucky with venerated this week. So hopefully I can get a lot of people there 4 sets, and we can just blast Dimensius on heroic and not be done for the tier, but like get like the everyone there guaranteed thing. So tried to push for people to get 2K last week just to help out because you basically get 4 set guaranteed as long as you have 2K. So here's hoping it'll be a good week for Evade. We haven't done any Mythic. We got up to 6 out of 8 Heroic. Didn't do any Nexus King guy. Like it was like only had 20 minutes left of raid, and I was like, we're taking have a nice easy night, because I figured the Nexus King didn't seem is not all that bad on Heroic, but I figure for 20 minutes it's just gonna be like we'll make it through phase 1 a few times, and then we'll figure after we figure it out, and then yeah, it's probably going to be like only 10-15 pulls, I hope, for us to kill. Same with Dementius. I have a feeling we'll kill Dementius in like 15 to 20 pulls on heroic for evade. Shouldn't be too bad, I hope. So fingers crossed. And then sorry, continuing on with my week, moving on to WoW. Like I mentioned on my warrior, we did go into Mythic. We got 2 bosses down. What is the name of? I cannot remember the name of these bosses. Yeah, Soulbinder and his injury. For like, I keep getting Soulbinder and Forge Weaver like mixed up because like it's just kind of like it's like word salad, right? Things. Kind of just like nice. Like a little more differentiation because it's just all purple stuff. Like that's like my only problem with this raid here. I think this raid is pretty good so far, but it's just all fucking purple all day. It's like I know that was the expectation of this patch and this season, but it is one thing to hear it and like expect it, and it's like it is literally just purple all the way through. You're fighting purple mobs in a purple room. They have purple abilities you gotta dodge on a purple floor. It's just like, man. At least like Soulbinders is like green. But yeah, everything else is some shade of blue, purple, or black. It's just all the same. Good raid though. Even for me, have been a little more diverse buzzword to say nowadays, maybe. But yeah, so moving back, fucking rant over. Wa did kill Plexus and Soulbinder on Mythic. I ended up tanking, and Eris, our raid leader, ended up being like 21st man, so we could get more vault slots for like the sake of the antenna thing. Because even though I didn't get lucky with a Mythic antenna, at least one of my guildies did. Sure, if I check the actual guild Discord. Posted pictures of narwhals. Feels good. There's the one I saw. Astral antenna, first slot. Got a second one. Fucking pog. At least 2 antennas. It's a... that's how, like, the loot system works. And it's kind of funny to benefit, like, because they decided, like, we did do 2-ish hours of prog on Loom'ithar. We almost killed it. Like, our second to last pull of the night, or, like, third to last pull of the night was, like, 0.9 wipe. And it's, like, Loom'ithar kind of a beast on Mythic. Not, like, insane, but it is, like, for a second boss in the raid, it's, like, kind of a step up. It's, like, it isn't not quite a perfect comparison, but it reminds me of, like, Forgotten Experiments and Aberrus almost, where it's like, it's in theory on paper supposed to be an easy fight, but, like, it just isn't. It's just, you got more, like, positioning things to worry about. You have 2 web tangle things to kill before you can, like, run away from the boss with your tethers. There's, like, a pylon soak you have to alternate with people. It isn't insane, but, like, for, like, some bosses, like, I genuinely think Soulbinder, this injury on Mythic, is easier than the same boss on Heroic, because, like, this guy just, like, sits and spews out orbs on people, like, the entire time on Heroic, but I swear when we did it on Mythic, he only ever does it, like, once or twice, because it's part of the mechanic to break out the ads from, like, you activate the ads with the lines normally, but on Mythic you also have to activate the ads with, like, a set of orbs as well. And I think because of that, like, Blizzard just turned down the actual orb cast. Like, I was tanking, so I never got picked, of course, because tanks just don't get orbs. But it really didn't seem like anyone else was getting orbs ever either, besides to, like, unlock the ads. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy tank privileged, you know, seeing it from that angle first. But that fight seemed genuinely way easier on Mythic compared to Heroic. Because if anyone was watching my stream for the first week of Evade Raid, we were struggling on this boss on Heroic because I don't know, the mage mobs were just blasting us anytime they got their cast off. Because the guys are saying you kick their cast, but then in game their cast bar is, like, shielded, so we were just, like, praying. We were praying at first they just, like, don't kill us, and then we were like, fuck it, we're gonna do a route on the ads where we're gonna make sure we tag the mages and kill them while they're stunned, so we figured it out, but we'll see how Mythic goes for us. I'll let everybody know. Might not be for another 2 to 3 weeks, maybe. Hard to say. My main priority is ahead of the curve first. Even if, like, Plexus Sentinel is also kind of a joke fight where you have to have you have to use the extra action button to go through a wall, like, during the boss fight, like during the regular phase, like, one time per, like, set, and it's just like, wow, that's insane. And then the other Mythic change is when the boss pushes everybody back and you have to run through the maze, you have to kill some ads first. So you just bring a Death Knight, grip them together, kill them, and then you're doing the regular same old thing. Just like maybe you're a little more pressed for time for busting the boss shield, because you have to spend, like, not 10 whole seconds, but, like, probably 5 seconds on the ads first. I'm pretty sure we 2-shot Plexus and WA, and then I think it took us 3 pulls to do Soulbinder. Something like that. It was a very easy few bosses on yeah, 2 pulls for Plexus, 3 pulls for Soulbinder. I think the first one was, like, a fuck up, like, I think someone missed the line on the ad canister, so it's just like, oh, as soon as we get ads, we're gonna get screwed. So yeah, it wasn't so bad tanking. Like, I guess I've already gotten used to, like, filling in for tanking, because it's like, Like this time, at least it wasn't like literally substituting for a missing tank. It was just Eris was like get more people their vault slots, so just sit out and get someone else in, another DPS in. I still do like tanking. It's just, you know, it is funny that like I was gonna get free from tanking this tier, but then I think every week so far I still have had to like step in at some point to help tank in one of my raids so far. So fingers crossed, maybe this will be the week where I don't have to tank at all. We'll see. If it happens, it's not a big deal for any guildies who are like might be watching this and be like, "Oh, Treggyz doesn't want to tank. I guess we'll have to change our plans." I'm always down the tank, but it is kind of funny. It's gonna be my first tier in a while where I wasn't actually planning on maining tank and raid, and I've still managed to tank every single week, so you never quite get out from behind that shield once you get behind it, you know? Last week they obviously, I'm sure everyone else is excited or is like deep dived into it. Last week we got like a bunch of midnight details and like stuff launched for it. I still haven't like I genuinely have not like really looked into anything besides like what's been posted on the front page of Wowhead here and there. I haven't watched like the new cinematic trailer. I haven't watched like any of the Gamescom stuff. I've just like literally been like I've heard like what's coming from people and like occasionally checked the front page of Wowhead. So it's like I saw like the new allied race racials, you know, for instance, and I saw like the teaser video for the new Demon Hunter spec we're getting. But like me, myself, and I still haven't like actually bothered to like lift a finger to get any more info because like it's great that we already have like some cemented like next expansion facts like already. Like it's great to have it, but like we would be like what, like 6 or 7 months into a basically over expansion, and then we get the expansion details that are coming, right? It's very lucky like for the first time ever to have just gotten like a fresh season, a new patch, a full patch with like a raid, Mythic Plus season, PvP season for those people, etc. It's so good to have that. And then like the week later of it also just being like, also here's all the stuff for next expansion. Because like for me, I am still just like all in on the current expansion, current season. I don't need to get excited for anything coming because I'm still, you know, basically excited for what is to come this season. So it is a very lucky place to be in. Not to want for a new expansion already because you're bored of the current one. This patch definitely hasn't worn out its welcome yet. I'm big enjoying everything so far. I think Mythic Plus is pretty good. I'm still I'm a little sad. I'm sure I've shared this on stream already. I'm a little sad about like Halls of Atonement coming back, just because like I thought the dungeon was pretty good before, but like they decided to. It isn't so bad now that I'm getting used to it, but like the fact that you need so much more trash now compared to what you used to have to do, it's just like sad, you know. But I mean, I think they're like they probably just didn't want people to like full clear the first half of it and then just shroud and, you know, be done already. So we liked that dungeon for a reason and they changed it, but oh well. We'll get used to it and then hopefully we won't have to do it again for many, many years if they're concerned with bringing back old content for Mythic Plus. So yeah, there's kind of my week boiled down. Little back to form vault video with a weekly recap. So I think I'm gonna let everybody go. Me and Raven got some editing work to do. It'll actually just be all me. I do all that stuff. She's just the eye candy on camera. Aren't you? That's right. We'll be back next week for another one of these, and I'll definitely be streaming raid stuff and key stuff. So remember to subscribe to my YouTube. Thanks again for watching. A very nice week, and best of luck in your vaults. Get your tier if you still need it. Get your antennas. Get your whatever you're looking for. I hope it happens. And I'll see you guys real soon. Goodbye. Sit back down, Treggyz. Sit back down. That was an accident. Didn't mean to click on you. You're not getting played right now. On vacation, Treggyz. You can't stand up.